So 2,200 feet off the coast of Hingham is Slate Island, which you can see directly behind me. It has been quarried for slate as early as 1633, and I'm really curious to explore what's out there. It's kind of hard to get to, so I ended up just buying a kayak, and I'm about to paddle out there. If I don't drown, I'll see you on the island. Wish me luck. So I made it to Slate Island. As soon as I sat in the kayak, instantly tipped over, instantly. So I'm a little bit soaked right now, but I made it. I didn't tip over en route, which is good. And now I'm gonna be walking around the perimeter of the island because it's low tide, and then see if I can work my way inwards, where there may be remnants of oh, here we go. Whoa, already. Look at this. It's very odd to see slate covered in seaweed like this. I mean, the only other slate kind of pits I've seen have been around forests and mountains, so it's very unusual to see it so close to the sea. It's such an odd terrain. I feel like I'm on like a different planet. Whoa, beautiful color. Wow, like a very clear, it's like a New England fog. Look at that. Gorgeous pattern. Well, if you need any proof that slate is formed like pages of a book, I mean, just look at this. Whoa. Look at how it just like sticks out like that. Wow, like a bookmark. How cool is that? So this is the largest kind of grouping of slate that I've found. It's got to easily be 20 feet high or more. And look at this just notch that's been formed. I have a feeling that that is where they just shaved the slate right out of the island. Geez, that Higginson guy wasn't fooling. There is plenty of slate on Slate Island. Look at this grouping here. It almost looks like it's collapsed on itself. I mean, all the slate is vertical. And then this pile, look at that. It looks like it's just been stacked, and then tipped over. So I'd wager that's easily 60 feet or more. That's pretty high. Wow. This is definitely the most interesting side of the island, and I had a feeling there'd be cliffs like this. If you look on Google Maps, there's a huge shadow on this side. It's very slippery. You definitely want to come at low tide. I don't think I could have done this if this wasn't exposed. Now that's Grape Island, and see that ferry in the distance? The ferry service, I think, occasionally goes to Grape Island. And at low tide, you could easily swim across that to Slate. I think that would be the easiest strategy if you just wanted to explore. I could be wrong, but I think that's poison ivy. And there is a lot of it. Yeah, I don't dare venture into that bush of poison ivy. I mean, there's enough interesting, pockets of slate around the entire perimeter. And I doubt these guys would have made an effort going in to quarry out some slate when they could get it right on the coast like this. Look at this enormous chunk of wood. It's like the mast of an old ship or something. The east side of the island looks like it peters out. So I'm glad I kind of hooked. Oh my God, did you see the deer?
Oh my God, did you see the deer?
You know, if you look at all these pieces, you don't see a lot of iron. I mean, look at how clear that is. Hey, I made it. There she is. So if anyone's crazy like me and wants to see this place, and you do kind of get to this point, you want to walk your way to the left. Because if you walk to the right, it's not going to get interesting until you're halfway around the island. It's getting a little windier, which I'm a little nervous about. Look at that water. I don't know, I'm worried about getting like pushed further and further away. So So I made it back in one piece. Took me about an hour to go around the perimeter. And kayaking back was scary because of the wind. So yeah, let's get back to Boston. Whew. That was quite an adventure. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And to support future content, please consider donating to my Patreon, Stones Over Bones.